What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the NexPow N5 500 watt portable power station. Taking a look at the specs, this has a 550 watt LiFePO4 battery, a 500 watt power handling with a 1000 watt peak, supports pass-through charging, has a 5-year warranty, and is very lightweight at only 12 pounds. Taking a look inside the box, you get the AC power adapter, a DC charging cable, a USB-A to USB-C cable, then of course the power station itself. Taking a look at the unit itself, you have a nice handle up top that folds flush into the unit, and beside that, this is a pretty plain looking power station of basically just a black cube with some small blue accents. The screen is also pretty basic as well. Instead of showing you percentages, you just have these gauges here that count as 20% each. So with this, you could have 81% or 99%, and you really won't know as it only goes down or up in 20% increments. Taking a look at the ports, you have a DC in input, and this is probably the most USB ports I have seen on a power station so far. You have 4 USB-A and 2 USB-C. 2 of the USB-A's are Quick Charge 3.0, and then your USB-C's. One is 60 watts power delivery, and the other is 100 watts power delivery. So that's very cool that they give you all of this, because you can charge a whole bunch of devices with that. Then coming over here, you have your DC socket, 2 DC out ports. Then coming to the other side, you have 3 AC inputs. Then lastly, coming to this side, you also have a decent sized LED light, which I am happy with as it does go pretty bright. Alright, so I drained this power station from 100% to 0 using about a 300 watt load, and it put out a total of 474 watt hours. That puts this unit at 85% of the rated capacity, which is pretty good and in line with most other units on the market. Alright, so moving on to the power handling, this is rated to handle 500 watts with a 1000 watt peak. First, I plugged in my mini fridge, which drew 380 watts on average, and this power station had no problems keeping that powered. Next, I plugged in a few more things to pull 500 watts, and I left it on like this for 5 minutes. Again, it stayed on and had no issues. Lastly, I added a little more to bring the load up to 570 watts. It was able to handle this for about 45 seconds till it finally gave up and shut off. So overall, the inverter definitely works as advertised and can easily handle a 500 watt load without any problems. Despite this power station looking a bit bare bones and generic, it definitely comes at a great price and performed better than I expected. So if you happen to be in the market for a good mid-sized power station, then this one here I have from NexPow is definitely a great option to consider. Alright, well that all wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.